Returning to the Coin Series channel brings us joy. Select your opinion. XRP's consensus algorithm, known as the XRP ledger, significantly contributes to its speed and scalability compared to other blockchain networks. 1. Fast transaction confirmation. 2. Energy efficiency. 3. Low transaction costs. 4. Scalability. 5. Reliability. Please select your opinion in the community option. The Terra price point's future in comparison to Tony's and historic cars prices is anybody's guess. Finally, the film will cover all the details regarding the quantity. We need to get down to brass tacks, because this is becoming interesting. Declan will be going back to America. Following the terrible disaster in May 2022, we will present a detailed account of the year-long campaign to persuade Duck to come back and deal with the repercussions. Hence, what exactly do we own in relation to this? Following the court of Puerto Rico's approval, the United States was able to extradite him to face charges, which included accusations of fraud and market manipulation. The sanction was given by the Montenegrin government today. Just so the ignorant don't misunderstand, that is most certainly sand. My research and that of others indicate that Daquan's return to prison is imminent. That is the unvarnished reality of the matter. Look at this. We will be extradited by someone. Local news sources report that on Wednesday, February 21st, the High Court of Puerto Rico declared Daquan's extradition to the U.S. This approval is part of the ongoing attempt to secure Cohen's release so that he can face criminal charges. It appears to have been triggered by the court's rejection of South Korea's request to extradite the former terrorists here. I am captivated by this. We do know that the SEC has been independently targeting Daquan, Terraform Labs, Coinbase XRP, and anyone else they chose for some time, but many are wondering what will happen in the end. An intriguing development is Chris Armani's apparent ascension to the post of CEO of Terraform Labs. The Terra ecosystem is definitely growing. But as previously stated, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has recently intensified its year-long legal effort against Cohen, securing a trial date of March 25. Finally, he will be accused of orchestrating a multi-billion-dollar crypto assets scam, misleading investors about the USD's stability and dependability for his own benefit, and securities fraud. Because there was an agenda at the center of the SEC even before the catastrophic collapse that did occur, things start to heat up now. We may or may not now go into the meat of what really happened. There is widespread speculation that Sambungan was involved, but some point the finger at Alameda Labs. That was Fried's undoing in the end. It will be interesting to see what happens with Doc, since many believe he was set up to go to zero. Han Chang-jun, the chief financial officer of the Telephone Laboratories, was extradited to his own country by the South Korean government, who obviously wanted him back. He now faces a life sentence. The idea of a 40-year prison sentence is intriguing to contemplate, yet I am unsure as to whether the United States or South Korea would be more suitable for DACA. However, your opinion matters. Will the price of Luna be affected in any way? Classic? Does it impact fear in any way? Please share your thoughts by leaving a comment. I am genuinely interested. We are aware that Chris Armani is actively working to support Luna's greater procedures and is not hesitating in his attempts to accomplish so. Now Luna has been enjoying a good patch, gaining new partners and a ton of cash from TFL's investments and extending its ecosystem. Astroport Finance, which is still connected to Terra Luna Classic, is finally being brought up by him. Truly, it is much smaller now than it was before. He claims that in the end, it doesn't matter how little effort they put in, they are still the LAN. Dear Chris, I'm here to emphasize how important it is to take care of the people that build ecosystems. This is the section that has piqued my interest, therefore I'd like you to listen closely to it. Also, they probably don't spend much time here, which explains why their technology is so superior. There are multiple approaches to this. It continues by saying that Sada is a great builder and that we're lucky to have him on our team. Also, there will be a group of committed people working on certain, unrelated projects if we want to make sure everything done after the deep egg is pure. His description of the deep hack and the builder who can handle it is fascinating since it shows us what's going on at the bottom end of the range. We are aware that they have been working on new methods. Our understanding is that significant partnerships have been planned for some time. The influx of funds is finished, as I indicated earlier. Going into this, you may expect a fascinating challenge. We can see how the decoy news affects the price of Terra Luna Classic by returning to it now. Still on the way out are over 50 million. We did reduce today. Naturally, there is a lot of talk about the 800 million ustc that come out of the equation. Even now, it isn't accurate. We will keep you posted as that kind of develops. Always put your focus on the numbers, they always pay off. How do you perceive this? 15.09%, because this is the classic example of people adding value on top of each other. I'm perplexed as to why the numbers aren't the same as before. It's important to make people feel like they're making progress, and I'm decentralizing the process with a couple of votes that are coming through. In my view, he will have a major impact. I don't know what the price is now. Looking around, we can see that Bitcoin prices are slightly rising right now. At a discount of approximately 0.5% from the current debt, 51,800 recently exceeded this long-term trend line we have. The fact that we have risen above several key indicators, such as the 200 EMA, bodes well for the day-to-day picture. From February 10th forward, we have maintained trading above this level for the last 2 weeks. On the 50-day chart, the exponential moving average also has a lot of weight. Even if the MACD and RSI are still in a positive position, we are still waiting for Luna to make a move. Once this happens, Luna Classic will go up in price. It will be fascinating to observe how the violent burn returns in 9 days, and we should anticipate additional progress when Luna Classic implements some of the agenda items and recommendations. Plus, March is still available on Binance. Some thoughts will emerge at some point, but I'm always interested in hearing yours. I was hoping you could tell me whether you think a court case involving the extradition of Doc 1 to the US will bring up everything that happened during the Terra Luna clash. Crashing, are you sorry? In your opinion, how does it affect the price? Put a yes or no in a comment. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you can keep up with all the latest news in the cryptocurrency industry. It is really appreciated that you could be here today. If you could subscribe and give my channel a rating, it would be greatly appreciated. Arriving soon, goodbye.